enforcement agencies to suspend your social security number on an immediate basis. As we have received suspicious trails of information in your name, we will have to issue an arrest warrant under your name.
Alright, so I want to thanks again to Trilogy Media who supported me, and today I want to let the people know how the scam work and how we get payment from the customer. So first, our boss, they will search the phone number to the website. I don't know the website, but our boss, they find the phone number to the website, and once our boss he find your phone number to the website, they will make a small voicemail, saying that your social security number has been misused for, criminal activity, like money laundering and drug trafficking. So we'll send a voicemail to the consumer, and once the customer call us back, we'll go ahead and search their name. But if we didn't found their name first, we will ask your name, and after that we will ask your social security number and date of birth. And if the customer provide us their social security number and date of birth, we'll explain them that your social security number has been misused for some criminal activity, for money laundering and drug trafficking. And we'll ask the customer, are you the one who committed a crime? And if the customer says, I'm not the one, then we'll explain them that we found a Toyota Corolla in the state of Texas. We found an abandoned car, but inside the car we found some drugs, and we'll explain them like that. And after that, we found 24 bank account, more than 20 bank account, and we found some 15 fraudulent credit card found in the state of Texas, and we found thousands of dollars has been wired under your name and your social security number outside the country, like Mexico, like Colombia, like Nigeria. And we'll ask the customer, did you send any money outside the country? And if the customer said, no, I didn't send any money outside the country, then we'll let them know that someone is trying to misuse your personal information for money laundering and drug trafficking. But right now we don't know the person, and this is your social security number. So right now there is an arrest warrant issue against under your name for money laundering and drug trafficking. And if the customer says, I'm not the one who committed a crime, so I want to cancel down the arrest warrant, I want to resolve the matter. And if the customer say like that, we'll go ahead and transfer our call to the closer. Right, there is a closer, and they will explain them, and they will ask your personal information like your bank account, like how many vehicles do you own, and how many credit card do you have, how many home address do you have, each and everything. And if the customer says, I have only one bank account and I have only some 1-2 vehicle, the closer they will ask, in your bank account, how many checking and saving account do you have? And if the customer says, I have only one checking and saving account, the closer they will ask, in your checking account, how many funds do you have? And in your saving account, how many funds do you have? And if the customer says, I have this much and this much, so, and after that, the closer they will ask the customer, do you want to safeguard the money that you have in checking account and your saving account? Because right now we found more than 20 bank account, and we found fraudulent 15 fraudulent credit cards linked with his social security number, and thousands of dollars has been sent outside the country using your name and your social security number. So right now we have decided to go ahead and block your social security number. But if you want to safeguard your money, we'll go ahead and safeguard the money. And once we go ahead and safeguard your personal information, we will give you a new social security number. And if the customer says, okay, I can do that, I will go ahead and safeguard my money, and I will receive a new social security number. So our closer, you say to the customer, you need to go to the store and you need to go and convert that money into electronic federal bonds. So customer will ask like which store, and our closer, they will explain the customer like a Walmart, like a Target, like a Rite Aid, like a Walgreens, 7-Eleven. And if the customer says, yeah, I have a store near to me, so the closer will say you need to go to the store and you need to go and convert that money into electronic federal bonds. You need to go and save that money through the electronic federal bonds. And if the customer says okay, but at that time our closer, they will say you need to stay online with me so that I will guide you step by step so that you will not make any mistake. Because if the storekeeper or if the cashier come to know that you're working with the Social Security Administration, they will call the police and you'll get arrested inside the store. So to avoid the suspicious things inside the store, you need to stay online with me so that I will guide you step by step. And if the customer says okay, you need to drive towards the store, and once you reach the parking lot, you need to let me know so that I will guide you. And once the customer reaches store, our closer, they will let the customer know you need to go to the card section. You need to look for a card like a eBay card, like a Walmart card, like a Target gift card, like a Steam card, like a Home Depot. And if the customer says okay, I get a, I see a Walmart or I see Target, you need to create 1-2 card because the store, they had a limit. So you need to create 2 card. You need to go to the cashier. You need to reload like a each card for $500, or you need to reload like each card for $1,900. And if the customer says okay, and inside the store, if the storekeeper asks you, are you getting this card for your personal or for someone, just tell them that I'm getting this card for my personal, so that they will not feel suspicious on you, and they will not charge you any service fees. Because if you tell the customer that I'm getting this card for the Social Security Administration, they will charge you some extra service fee, and that extra service fee will not refund back to you. So in order to avoid the suspicious thing, just tell them that I'm getting this card for my personal use, so that they will not charge you any extra service fees. And if the customer says okay, put the cell phone inside your pocket, alright, put my loudspeaker, put the cell phone inside your pocket, and once you get the card, come out to the store, let me know. And if the customer get the card, then our closer, they will explain to the customer that picture of the card, you will see a scratch panel. Did you see a scratch panel? If the customer say yes, and you need to scratch gently inside the scratch panel, you will see a mixture of number, or you will see a number. I have to go and register a card under your name so that we'll keep in your social security number. And if the customer says okay, and if the customer scratch the barcode, if the customer scratch the scratch panel, our closer, they will ask the customer, you need to verify the number, or you need to verify me the letter, so that we'll go ahead and register a card under your name, and we'll keep in your social security number. And after that, the number that we get from the card will keep to our post, and our post, they will forward the number to the people who, there are some people who live in the United States, so our post will forward the number to the US, to the people, I don't know the people, but yeah, there are some people who live in the United States. So once they receive the number from our post, sometimes you will go to the store, or maybe sometimes they get money through the online, or sometimes they go to the store and they get refund, and after that we get payment like that. So in order to avoid the suspicious things, in order to avoid the scam call, I want to let the people know that if you receive a call, you can call back, but please don't provide don't provide your social security number or your date of birth. If you provide your social security number or your date of birth, that will be a problem for you. So in order to avoid that, the suspicion, or in order to avoid the scam call, if someone tell you that I'm calling from the Social Security Administration, please don't provide your social security number or your date of birth. Alright, so that you will not get, you will not get scammed. Okay, that's all I want to say.
I will talk with you last year.
You talked to me last year.
I know you, bro. I still being honest with you. It's working hard in a real show out here. This is another place where I should be.
How do you sleep at night?
Sometimes I feel pity for others that I scared.
There's a lot of people that are skeptical
Right.
because we've done this already.
We wanna change your life. What would happen if your boss find out that you're a rat?
He can beat me, I think nobody can do. Our boss give money to the police.
Basically, police is a mafia. Government
Yeah.
covers you.
That's right.
We can get you a hidden camera.
Show how the call center look. Get a picture of your boss. Give us intel.
We can change
Yeah,
your life.
Sure. I will show you everything.